Alright, so I am really tired, stressed. Today's a very interesting night because it's the night before I graduate. I don't want this video to be too long, go into a whole different thing. But I'm just gonna talk. I'm just gonna say what I wanna say. It's been a long process. Since I graduated high school in 2006, 9 years ago, I started attending Santa Monica College. I had to work and go to school at the same time. And it was a bitch. I did not get any scholarship at the time, but I did get the discount, so I paid very little. Sometimes I would just go to work and go straight to class, and like I'll be wearing my server's outfit, which was pretty lame. And on and off, I did it for like, I think 3 years, and I finally got my associate's degree. And I thought about maybe going back or finishing it up, transferring, because that was at a community college, SMC, Santa Monica College. And I just didn't, I was like, college is not for me. So I just stopped, I finished and started I was doing my thing, making music, didn't really have a clear direction. I knew that I had to do what I had to do that I wasn't, and it was something that I wasn't doing, which was film. Anyways, time passed. I went back to Brazil finally after 8 years. I saw my mother, I saw my family. It was an incredible, magical time. Met incredible people. Had incredible, magical times. Anyways, I returned, and a couple months later, my mother suffered an accident. I went back to Brazil, and after a week of coma, she ended up passing away. I came back to the US 3 months later. So I was in Brazil for 3 months. 8 years. I had not seen my mother. For 8 years. I came when I was 15 to the US. I returned when I was 23. I saw my mother. We spent, a few months together, 2-3 months. Last month she was busy, she went back to work, but for a couple months we were together a lot, and we spent like the last week together before I returned. After 8 years without seeing my mother. She couldn't visit me here in the US because her visa was denied, and I couldn't return because my documents weren't proper, let's say. So after that, those 3 months, I finally returned when I was with my mom. I'm here for like 2-3 months, and then my mother suffers an accident. I'm back to Brazil for another 3 months. And this time I just, mourned, hang out with my mother's family a lot. And it was the event in my life that had the biggest impact on me. I came back to the US again, and everything was so different. And it was a long process for me. Getting back, you know, started doing yoga, started doing capoeira. It's 3 years ago. Got a job, nothing was really going on. And one day, at the spiritual center that I go to, that I would go to back then, more often back then, a lady told me, you should go back to college.